It's beautiful. All right, speaking of beautiful, this is the launch, Jay, of amber and inlaid turquoise. And this is where I always, say to Jay, how in the world, you have such an amazing team that I even come up with this concept, which again, amber with turquoise, let alone take turquoise and inlay it into amber. I don't think I've ever seen this combination before, Jay.
Okay, well, here again, this is brand new, and it's brand new for the event. And what I love about this is these are the kind of things that make me so proud that we can actually do.
I don't think I need to see it.
That we can actually. This is actually reversible too. You could actually reverse it. I don't know why if you wanted to, if you just didn't want to show the turquoise. But on the other side, if you just see how we polished and domed that. So we did that just so it gives you a second option to wear it. But I want you to think about the difficulty in making a design like this. You have, number one, you take the natural amber. So you have the natural amber that the lapidarists, and this is material from the Ukraine. They take it, and then all of those inlays, those are they take channel cuts, and they take a Dremel, a diamond Dremel. They make a template. They put that on there. That's all hand cut out. The turquoise then is sliced and slabbed. Those inlays are solid inlays. So that's all one solid inlay. And I guarantee you can take your fingernail, and I double dare you, you can't even see where they seamed it. That's
how do they do it? It's like.
They take it, it's crazy to watch them make it. But in this case, what they'll do is they'll cut all the amber first. So they cut the freeform beads. They take and they have a template that they put on top, and they etch that template. Then what they'll do is they take a Dremel and they hand carve those cutouts in there. Then they give it to the lapidarist. They take the turquoise material, they slab it up, then they cut those into thin strips, and then they actually inset it inside there. And it's like a puzzle. Every one of these, I guarantee you there's no two of them that are totally identical, even on the channel inlays, no matter how perfect they are. They're all done by hand. There is no two that will be perfect. You can always see. And that's kind of that's how you can tell things when they're handmade. They're not machine made, okay? They're all done by individual artists, all by hand, from the natural materials in this case. I just love this, and I love the design. I love the overall look. And it's something that we're doing now, because I didn't, like with amber, just to make amber a little different, combine it with something.
Love it.
I've always loved combining it with turquoise, but in this case, this is the first time that we've actually done this inlay. And it's kind of a contemporary look. I just thought this was so cool. I didn't design this, but if I would have thought of it earlier, this would have been something that actually looks like a J. King design.
It surely does. It looks like something should be in what we often talk about, like in the Southwest or in a high-end boutique or
this
in
was
Rodeo
something,
Drive.
if you went to the high-end galleries, these are the kinds of looks that you would just, like if you saw this is something you would see in a gallery, and I guarantee you, not at this price. They wouldn't even be able to come close to this.
And we are $40 off. This will be, if any remain. This is brand new. You get the first sneak peek.
Right.
And really, Jay, we were only able to bring in, I'll be honest with you, a little over, I want to say 150.
That's all
and we're counting backwards now.
We can do. Now, that's a good point there, too. When I say it took me years to convince my buyers of this. Okay, when I say that we hand make these from scratch, right? Think, oh yeah. No. I mean, we really do hand make them from scratch. You're looking at projects, for us, we're working 6 months, 8 months, a year out to be able to make some of these designs. To make a design like this, and every artist is different. So, for time-wise, but you're looking at something that could have taken at least a day, if not 2 days, just for them to put together after now that's getting the materials. That's not getting the materials, that's actually doing the labor of inlaying it and hand setting it. That takes almost a day. In some cases, depending on the artist, it could take 2 days for them to make one necklace.
That's why we call them a true work of art. I mean, these are something rare and unique, and you don't repeat. And
they're
special.
all made by hand. Okay, they're not. This is not something that you can buy or that's machine made.
If you choose the FlexPay, it'll be about $78, and whenever your next billing statement comes in, but we'll get this necklace right out to you. You will not be disappointed. That I absolutely promise you. Okay, so a couple things we want to mention.